Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahusha, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahusha, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahusha, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahusha, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahusha. It's about praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahusha, Bashim Dash. The ones to the apostles, Greg Millstone, citation, all the Akim, so Hot the truth is Yahweh coming in, Yahweh coming in here in Seattle. What a year it is, the prophecies coming to pass, popping off like popcorn. You Akims out there, you know what I'm saying? Keep doing what y'all doing, because we're going to start right off with this. Ecclesiastes 39:1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecy. See that? Because that's what time it is. It's time for prophecy. And what is prophecy? Let's do the definition on prophecy. Definition on prophecy. See what it says. Prophecy.
Here's the definition of prophecy: a prediction.
A prediction, right?
Prophecy.
It's a prediction, a bleak prophecy of war and ruin. Right? That's the first thing that come up, right? It's a prophecy of war or ruin, right? Got something for y'all. Alright, ain't coming up. Hold on. We're gonna get it though. Because one thing you gotta understand about the word is everybody be under this. Oh, okay, I get it. Everybody be coming under the understanding of the world and what the world taught them. That when it comes to the word of God, it's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be prosperity. It's supposed to be glorious. You know what I'm saying? All of those things, right? But then when you get into the word, you find out it's the total fucking opposite.
According to Bible.com, Ezekiel chapter 2 verses 9 to 10 King James.
We're going to get into it. We're going to slow it down. Nobody going to come up. See? Because what you taught in this world about God, who God is, what's his presentation, how you supposed to go about doing everything, you being taught this watered down fictional BS, right? So we're going to get into it. This is Ezekiel 2 and 9. And when I looked, behold, a hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without. And there was written therein lamentation and mourning and woe. See that? Meaning destruction, crying, weeping. That's why you even have a book dedicated after Jeremiah to what? Lamentation, which consists of the Israelites and what happened to them. Matter of fact, Lamentation 2 and 9, real quick. Show y'all something. Real quick. Let's get that. Okay, here it is. Lamentation 2:14. Thou prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee, and they have not discovered thou iniquity. Because in these churches, the 12 tribes of Israel, which consist of the Black, Latins, and Native Americans, we just being told to worship Jesus, and he'll dip you in the water and you get baptized and forgiven of your sins, and as long as you endure to the end, you straight and pay your tithes. No, they bullshit. Lamentation 2:14. Thou prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee. Like you have Martin Luther King, who was a Baptist. You have Farrakhan, which Islam. You got Selassie, Haile Selassie, right? Ethiopia, so forth, you know what I'm saying? You got more science, right? See that? You got 5%. You got God Bible. You got Nubian. So you got all these terms and names and phrases. See that? You got the new Black Panther Party. You got the Nation of Islam. You have Christianity. You have Catholicism. You have Democrat and Republican. You have all these things, right? You have left wing, right wing, conservative, Green Party. See that? You have communists. You have socialists. You have capitalists, which all consist of what? Nothing. To the 12 tribes of Israel. That's who we talking to. We slowing this all the way down. But anyways, Lamentation 2:14. Thou prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee, and they have not discovered thou iniquity to turn away thou captivity. See that? Because that's what this land is. We're in captivity. This clone in Tyrone. And that's why Esau has came as far as the understanding to put it out there now. Because there's nothing you can do about it. You or your elders. But have seen for thee false birds and causes of blemishes. See that? That's why you have all these, the talented 10 that was created by and funded by the Rockefeller. You have the Boule Society, you have your Sigma Pi Delta, Kappa, Alpha, all sellouts. See that? You have all your infiltrations in the 50s and 60s going on with the 12 tribes of Israel, whether it was the Nation Indian something, INO or something. Institution of Nation of something. Oh, the Young Lords. Salaki on that. Whether it was a Black Panther Party. It doesn't matter. All of these things was created and set up and infiltrated by our enemy, J. Edgar Hoover, who have put these records out through plenty of documentation, documentaries. See that? But they got the clone of Tyrone. They got the distraction. They got Puffy. They got all his little slew of clowns that come out. Whether it's your what you call them, entertainers, your sports athletes from LeBron James on down, right? So let's keep it moving. So these are the things that you gotta fight against. This Lamentation 2:14. Thou prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee, and they have not discovered thy iniquity to turn away their captivity, but have seen for thee false burdens and causes of blemishes. See that? You got all these guys with all these podcasts. Earn Your Leisure, which is leading you to the RFID chip. 12 Keys, which is leading you to the RFID chip.
You have all these sports athletes and all of these masculine characters that's coming out the woodwork, whether it's Andrew Tate, you know what I'm saying? They've even been sacrificing some of them. All these YouTubers that's coming out to push all of these agendas of what? Bread and circuses. Nothing has changed from the Roman Empire. Lamentations 2:15. 14. 15. Lamentations 2:15. All that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughters of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that man called the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? All thou enemies has opened thy mouth against thee. They hiss and gas their teeth. And how do we know that? You see passport bros, and you see these women through the internet going, in particular the Judite women, going over to these other countries and like being arrested for the behaviors of what Babylon the Great has created, which is called cloning Tyrone. See that? I'm going to keep bringing that up because it is what it is. All thou enemies has opened thy mouth against thee. They hiss and gas the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly this is the day that we look for. We have found, we have seen it. See that? So it's over. Ain't nothing you can do. That's how you know we at the end. The Lord has done that which he has devised. He has fulfilled his word that he has commanded in the days of old. And what's that? Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. See that? Start with the 16th verse all the way down to the 68th verse, which y'all hate that. And we know y'all, and we understand, and we see the seers, the prophets. We understand how you aged provocateurs, you scoffers, y'all stay far away from that as possible. See that? We watching y'all. All thou enemies has opened thy mouth against thee. They hiss and gas the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly, this is the day we look for we have found, we have seen it. The Lord has done which he has devised. He has fulfilled his word. See that? Which is what? Prophecy. We serving our shit. Fulfill his word that he has commanded in the days of old. He has thrown down. He has not pitied. See that? Our people are the lords of everything now. We used to be the city of joy. He has thrown down. He has not pitied. He has caused our enemy to rejoice over thee. And that's why we go to the want of our enemies for everything right now. He has set up the horn of thou adversary. See that? Now who is our adversary? The Edomites and the other nations. See that? We understand why we're in the position we in. It's you 2/3 who want to keep y'all positions in the Roman empires, which it came to an end. Alright, where I'm at, I was gonna stick in here. Don't jump around like the House of Pain we are. Alright, let's go back to the first one. This is Ecclesiastes 39 and 3. He will seek out the secret engraved sentences and be conversed in dark parables. And that's where your studying coming in. Where you going and you ain't watching this as no entertainment. See, a lot of you Akims want to come on and you know this entertainment clickbait. You looking for the catchy title of Johanna burns up New York, shit like that. You don't want to sit down and do those, the Japhet Empire, or Revelation the 13th, 16th, Daniel the 2nd and 7th chapter. See, y'all don't want to do stuff like that. See, so you just gotta follow instructions. And those who doing this, you ain't like kissing ass or trying to be favored or nothing. No. You working out your salvation with fear and trembling and doing what the scriptures say. It say he will seek out the secret of grave sentences and be conversed in dark parables. He shall serve among great men and appear before princes. He will travel through strange countries, for he has tried the good and the evil among men. And a lot of us occults have done that. See that? No matter how much time you have been in before, during, or after this. Which hopefully we're waiting on what? After this. See that? So that's the shit right there, man. And we're gonna keep it pushing. So let's keep it pushing. Because we understand what position we in and how the prophecies are coming to pass. And meanwhile, the rest of y'all can't say nothing. Hold on. This Isaiah 45 and 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed, nor confounded world without end. And what that goes precept to, John 3:16. Because when you look up, which hold on, let me get it real quick. Let's get that. Watch this. Damn, you bullshit. Show y'all something. St. John. Ooh. St. John 3 and I'm gonna read it, of course, 16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever shall believe in him shall not perish but have everlasting life, right? Let's go to that word world, right? In the blue letter. Slovakia got this knockoff. We'll do it right now. The elders live. Gotta wait on that. We gotta wait on that. Gotta get that food. Let's go back. It's trying to fuck up. Because we're gonna see what that word in John 3:16 and Isaiah 45 and 17. World and world. Yep. I wish I had my other phone. Gotta work with what we got. Everybody upload. There you go. The world cosmos.
Strong's G 2889. Cosmos. Cosmos.
Y'all heard it, right? Right. We gonna get this shit. Cosmos, right? Which means a part of harmonious arrangements of constitution, order, government, ornaments, decoration, the arrangements of the stars, the heavenly hosts as an ornament of the heavens, right? The world, the universe, the circle of the earth, the heaven, the earth, man, the human family, right? But you see cosmos, right? Because you got cosmos, which means heavenly body, right? Arrangement of stars, like you got the Milky Way, which is it's up there in the heavens, but it's its own, right? And then you got cosmos, and then you got Orcument, and then you got eon, which means the age. And then you got eon, Orcument, which means the whole inhabitant earth, right? And let's go to that Isaiah 45 and 15. Alright, pay attention. Ain't playing no game. We can hold our motherfucking thought. Oh, she got some little cheeks on. Alright, this is Isaiah 45 and 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. He shall not be ashamed nor confounded world without end, right? So let's see what that world is.
Strong's H 5769.
They going into time, long time, so forth. Nah, they on some bullshit. But we know better than that. We done did this a billion, trillion, quadrillion times. And that's why you have to pick through the bones. You can't rely on Satan. You gotta rely on the scriptures. See that? Because right there you see how I'll try to go to the blue letter like we used to do. But you know, if you newcomers, you'll be like, hold on, damn. It didn't even say what he said. They trying to fit shit in. No. Isaiah 45 and 17. Go get Strong's Concordance, and you're gonna see it. Because you see, they ran everything together there, so you can even define the words. They got long distance time. See that? They didn't mix it up where you can't even try to break the words down. But that's Esau, the devil for you. See that? And we ain't ignorant of Satan's devices. So let's get that. That's why y'all got, that's why we study to show ourselves approved. I know better than that. This 2 Corinthians. Yeah, we definitely know better than that. But that was a beautiful example. 2 Corinthians 2:11. At least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So we understand how Satan gonna try to switch this. Like you see vocab Malone. He was having pleasure with bringing the FOI of Islam against IUIC, which I mean, they proud, so it go fit the bill. But you see Satan doing his part. Just like you see how when I went to use Satan tools, but we ain't ignorant of his devices. I can see the Edomites behind me too. But it's all good in the neighborhood. Just gonna keep going because they were going down. And now it's coming up. See that? So we gonna get something out here. In fact, while I'm in here. Because as you understand, the second temple is being built right in front of their eye. They can't say nothing. Let's keep this pop. We got Betty Wap on. But let's keep it moving. This Ecclesiasticus 11:1. Wisdom lift up the head of him that is of low degree, and maketh him to sit among great men. Command not a man for his beauty, neither abhor a man for his outward appearance. See that? Because Nate and the rest of them guys just taught y'all that what? Them Bumalites. They don't know what they talking about. He riding in on the horse. But as you can see, the same man riding in on the horse, what happened? He got 20 bodies out there. See that? Motherfucker asked him, what should they do when it comes to taking the vaccine? What'd he say? Do what you gotta do. Matter of fact, I just reached out to a sister who got caught up in that wave. And it show you how people's faith can be swayed by these wayward doctors out there. She had the name, but that didn't matter. She still was moving along with the wayward doctrines. That's why the scriptures say what? Be not tossed to and fro. Let me get that. I hate to bring that up, but shit, that's the truth. That's exactly what happened. She was tossed to and fro. And y'all got blood on y'all hands, man. KJV, be not tossed to and fro.
According to Christianity, that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine, by the sleight of men, and cunning craftiness.
That's what happened. One body too was involved in that. See that? One body, she started listening to one body, and it led from there to the little young guys under Sabak, and then the men came into our life from them different little groups, especially when that pressure came, when it came to taking that vaccine or the Satan juice, and she folded. And I reached back out just recent and show you how people's faith is being taken by men, and that shit has been accounted for, and y'all got blood on y'all hands. That's my whole reason why I'm doing this whole lesson. Y'all got blood on y'all hand already. See that? And those that following y'all is like the walking dead. They coming in, they hearing, they seeing, they knowing, they disregarding, and they moving forward on how they feel what they think instead of what it is. But this Ephesians 4:14, that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro. And that's what happened at Cloning Tyrone. See that? You being an American, grew up in all these different fashions. You have been raised by a bunch of children, which is Esau, which is beneath us. But anyways, Ephesians 2:14, that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carry about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men. And that's why I gave that long-ass laundry list of all them different fashions of philosophies that all these agent provocatorians, willingly or unwillingly, under the light bearer, which is Esau the devil, has paid the 12 tribes of Israel off to go along with that bullshit. Whether it was the black carcasses, whether it was AIM, whether it was the wars that they have created when it comes to the Native Americans and their tribal leaders, all of them, the Northern Kingdom, all these agents they have in these different countries, whether it's Honduras, whether it's in South Africa, and in the states of America. See that? Scriptures tell us to come up out of that shit. And the knowledge is here, so you can't say you don't know. Ephesians 4:16. It said, for whom's the whole Ephesians 4:14, that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness. So that Martin Luther King shit is over with. That, oh, I had a dream and shit that the black man and the white woman was going on here, you shit. How? You see gentrification, right? Made sure of that. What the fuck is y'all talking about? But y'all still talking about going to vote for Democrat or Republican and all that stupid ass shit. And y'all want to get. But let's get that Martin Luther King shit. This Jeremiah 23 and 26. No, 25. I have heard what the prophet said, that prophesied lied in my name, saying, I have dreamed. And that's what Martin Luther King came in. I have dreamed, which everybody know, and the elders even said it, that speech came from a Jewish woman who wrote it the day before and gave it to him. But anyways, this Jeremiah 23 and 25. I have heard what the prophet said, that prophesied lies in my name, because he came in the name of being a Baptist, saying, I have dreamed. And you see that Jesus Christ shit is some bullshit. He supposed came in the name and the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. And he regretted that shit at the end when he made that speech that I know we going, I ain't gonna see y'all on the mountaintop. But we here now at the mountaintop, we got the knowledge. How long shall this be in the heart of the prophets that prophesy lies? So yo, Martin Luther King and all y'all that came after that formed that Boule class society of members and shit, that got what's going on now with our community, that Cloning Tyrone, that Uncle Tom nigga that was at the head with the suit on, the Colin Powells, the Condoleezza Rice, the Michael Jordans, who have went up and got the American Citizen Award. And why is it called the Citizen Award? Because that's Baal Barith. And that's why he come under the Star of Moloch. Simple shit. That prophesy lies, yea, they are prophets of the seat of their own heart. See that? Jordan come with all them shoes and all that shit, which don't mean a goddamn thing. Which think to cause my people to forget my name by their dreams. And that's what they have done. By all them sports and all that gumbo of shit. Of materialism, which we was the #1 commodity. And still being used which they tell every man to his neighbor, as their fathers have forgotten my name for Baal. See, that ain't no coincidence. See that? God of the community. So that shit over with. So we here with the Israelites, with the 12 tribes of Israel. We everywhere. Right now, today on Saturday, it's Akim's what? It's 1 o'clock? Yeah, give a shout out to the Akims. SOI, Seed of Israel. They in Seattle. Over there in the hood doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? And ground is being covered. The prophets that have a dream, let him tell a dream. And he that have my word, which we have the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, let him tell a dream. And he that have my word, let him speak my word faithfully. See that? So ain't no motherfucking time out around this motherfucker. Nigga, you gotta be out here, my nigga. Doing the work, baby. If you ain't out here, you doing the work. But trust me, do the work. That's it. It's a lot of work. It's few laborers. But let's get busy. Like these niggas ride these skateboards and these bikes. They play that stupid ass basketball. See that's that corruptible crown. But we going for incorruptible. And we own our shit. The prophets that have a dream, let him tell a dream. And he that have my word, let him speak my word faithfully. What is the chief to the wheat, said the Lord. See that? It's a difference. It's us and it's them. That's why you Akims be careful with your family members and friends and so-called associates. Fuck with the Akims. Is not my word like a fire, see that, said the Lord, and like a hammer that break the rock in pieces? Because y'all think America is established by its cornerstone. It's Abraham Lincoln laid that weak ass shit. But we all know Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah coming to filibust, which is happening now. See that? The house of David is being built. That's why the Akim's in order. Therefore, behold, I am against the prophet, said the Lord, that steal my word, every one from his neighbor. See that? Y'all ain't tell our people the truth. That's why now y'all can't do nothing but watch. The real men of the Lord stand up, declare. See that? Y'all ain't talking about shit. I wish a motherfucker would. Behold, I am against the prophet, said the Lord, that use their tongues and say, he said false dreams, said the Lord, and do tell, and cause my people to err by their lies. See that? Because we telling everybody, like the Barclays Center, Kanye West, Kyrie Irving, that motherfucker who made the movie, what's his goddamn name? Ronald Doe. Yeah, we on y'all ass. See that? So y'all, it might been a phase. Y'all might got a bag. Then you got Sakari and IUIC walking around the Barclays Center. You know what I'm saying? Which, oh well. But we out here, baby. And we looking for an incorruptible crown. That's why we doing this. Y'all might want to know, like, well, what's y'all motivation? What's y'all prize? Me. Y'all wish y'all. That's it. That's the prize. See that? We don't need no 1,000 million people congratulating, patting us on the back, saying we doing a good thing. We still know what's up. See that? This sister got a natural health. All good. That's what I'm talking about. So, you know what I'm saying? And Jeremiah 23 and 29, it's not my word like as a fire, said the Lord, and like a hammer that break the rock in pieces. And that's what we have done through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. And remember out there, Akim, we have entered into other men labor. So don't come with that, you just know this, and no, you don't just know shit. You have been upon great men like the apostles of great millstone. Fuck you, man. Therefore, behold, I'm against the prophet, said the Lord, that steal my word, every one from his neighbor. Behold, I am against the prophet, said the Lord, that use their tongues and say, he said. Behold, I am against them prophets' false dreams, said the Lord, and do tell, and cause my people to err by their lies and by their lightness. Yet I sent them not, nor commanded them, Therefore they shall not profit this people at all, said the Lord. And that's why that whole black conscious, Democrat, Republican, liberal, Green Party, conservative, Democrat, I don't give a fuck none of that shit, nigga. Socialist, capitalist, leisure time, none of that shit profit y'all, man. Hail Selassie, motherfucking none of that shit. Farrakhan, none of that shit. Martin Luther King, none of that shit. It's all about Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah. That's it. Yeah, y'all gonna learn that. Yes, sir. Strong. See that? Y'all see, motherfuckers think it's a game, but strong black man. Yes, sir. And when this people, I'm sorry, Jeremiah 23 and 33, and when this people or the prophet or a priest shall ask thee, saying, what is the burden of the Lord? Thou shalt then say unto them, what burden? I will even forsake you, said the Lord. So Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua ain't dealing with y'all. So we gonna keep pushing forward, keep moving, keep pushing this word out, letting the elect of Israel, because everybody ain't gonna make it. We got a 1/3 and a 2/3, Zechariah 13, 8, and 9. We got a mixed multitude, Daniel 7 and 9, you smell me. And that's it. And what's doing the heavy lifting? The Europe and the Thurum, the internet. So all you suckers out there, back up. You know, all you fakers, all you shakers, all you lukewarm, y'all being dusted the fuck off. 11. And you Akims out there, get ready, because we got the Day of Atonement. We got the Day of Atonement coming up. What else we got coming up? Little Akim, we're ready, man. But to say what? We've rehearsed the righteous acts around this bitch. Don't give a fuck what they got going on. That's why be ye in the world, not of the world. And don't be evenly yoked together to these motherfuckers. Pay attention to what you're supposed to be doing for your salvation, because you going for an incorruptible crown, not you and your buddies. Just remember that, I remember this shit up. Alright, let's get it. What we looking for? Something else on what you. I cannot find it. Damn. Hold on. Oh, I know where it's at. I should know. I know it's the atonement with something else though, so it's like I get that shit right. Alright. It's locked on that. Y'all know it's the Day of Atonement. Shit, fuck. I can just do that. All right, with that, shalom.